behind the brush. You see him? Yeah. Wait for a good shot. Thomas.
Yeah.
Did you dial?
Yeah.
He's facing us right now. Down to the right, running down and to the right. I hear him.
You hear him?
Yeah. Far enough over from you where it's not, I don't have it clear. Like you move like this. And I think rack another round. And then I racked around.
But then I need to close it, and I was trying to load the next, like another round. I'm like, I couldn't get another shot.
Yeah, it kind of came out and then went back up. And I heard it moving around. Well, what just happened?
Well, so Bradley and I have been kind of driving around trying to check all these units, and we've been sucked in by fog. And
Alright, what's happening?
Alright guys, so shot the bear this morning about 7:40-ish. We'll have to double check the time. We waited about 45-ish minutes to an hour up top, just listening and stuff. Bradley did say he heard the bear kind of go into this thick brush right after I shot it. And so we basically checked Onyx and Go Hunt, found another road below it, and it connected, so we drove around, and now we're below where I shot that bear, and we're like 300-ish yards from where it was shot, so we're basically just gonna hike up to where the spot of where I shot it, try to find blood, and then or like tracks and stuff, and try to find where he went, and then head in the timber, well, reprod, and find him.
Oh. Is this it? Yeah, it's gotta be right in here somewhere. Well, we've been in here for about an hour now, and we're really struggling to locate the exact spot where the bear was shot at. Everything just looks so different. I'm kind of up above trying to get the same angle that we had from before, and just not 100% certain, but we'll keep after it here, and we'll find this guy. All right, I'm back up here up top. Got the phone scope out and gonna try to figure out exactly where we were looking, and then guide Thomas in, hopefully get him right to where we shot the bear. So see if we can do it. Be kind of on the lookout for blood around there, because that might be kind of where he ran out.
Yeah, I am. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going straight, correct?
Are you at the stump?
I'm right on top of a stump, yes.
Yeah, that's the stump. So the bush that he was by is back towards me a little bit, and a little bit more towards the timber.
Okay.
Yeah, pine tree just in front of you there. Look all right around in there, see if you see any blood.
Okay, yep. I think I agree this is the spot, so I'm gonna start grading.
Alright, well, I can't really see too much else, so I think I'm just gonna pack up and head back to you.
Okay, I'm gonna really search through this.
Yeah, take your time, look for any speck of fur, any speck of blood, just take your time.
Okay.
Alright, I'll head back that way.
Awesome, thank you, dude.
Alright, made it back down here with Thomas. We're right in the area where the bear got shot, so we're gonna grid this area, take our time, really cover every little square inch of ground, and hopefully we can find some indication of which direction the bear went. Hopefully some blood, but and get after it here, see what we find.
I'm hot.
What do you got there, bud?
Well, we decided to bail kind of on where we shot him at. You know, bears are known to not bleed necessarily right away or that much at all. And we kind of watched from the camera, and we saw he ran down and then came back up, and we thought, hopefully he's not still alive. we thought he came up somewhere up here, so I decided to just kind of start heading this way and just try to find a trail that looked like he might have went up. And I was like standing back there, I'm like, oh well, this looks like an actual game trail. I was like, oh, I'd like to check it, and I was gonna go up and kind of do this thing. And I took a few steps over and I saw in here is blood. There's that. Right there, a couple drops there. It's not a lot. He was running, so I'm gonna mark on Onyx that there's blood here. We'll have to start grading. I have a feeling if he's dead, he's just right in that reprod. We haven't heard any movement since the last movement we heard from when I shot him, so I feel like if he was alive by now he would have moved away from us. So the downside is we might have ruined some meat.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
It's getting pretty warm.
Hopefully he's in the shade somewhere in there.
Yeah. Jeez.
Alright.
Jeez.
Let's take it slow. Follow this blood.
Yeah, not great, but this way. Right here. Right here. Get them out. Right on the wall. Oh, yeah. Blood all over here. Minute, try to get over. More blood in front of me.
Alright, let me get over there. Don't forget to look out ahead of you. Alright, well, we came back out to the spot where the bear got shot. We tracked the blood all the way into the reprod and then eventually just lost the trail. Spent, I don't know, a good bit of time in there going back and forth trying to find it, pick it up again, but nothing. So what we're doing is I'd left my pack here, so grabbing my pack and I head back to the truck, get some water, get some food, and then we're gonna drive up to the top above this timber. We're actually closer to the road up there than we were to the pack down here, so we're gonna come back in from the top and come down and see if we can find anything going from that direction. So hopefully we'll find them or pick up the blood trail again. So yeah, keep our fingers crossed.
Well, here's the update, guys. We tracked the bear with blood for probably from the spot where we first spotted blood about 100 yards straight uphill. Overall, he probably ran about 120-ish, maybe 100 total. 120-ish. And we lost blood trail, and so we backed out, drove up and around basically, and now we're coming in from the top to see if we can see anything. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
Well, we went back in for another search. Turned up a couple more specks of blood, but just tiny, almost pin drop size. It's just kind of along the same trajectory, heading uphill. So spent another hour or two in there, and just didn't really see anything. I mean, tiny bit of blood. Never saw any spots that it looked like he was struggling or anything. So came back up, came around to the far side here to get in the shade, and we're just gonna sit and glass until dark. Just gonna keep an eye on things just in case for whatever reason he's okay and comes back out, but it's a tough one.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I wanted to kind of throw this in at the end of the video to explain what you're seeing and what I was going through. So the line of sight that you see from the phone scope is from Bradley's phone, which was to my left about 10 yards. And then my line of sight was different. So I was able to actually see everything from that rear hind leg forward to the head. And I thought my shot was great. After we were able to review the film on like a laptop and a computer, we were able to verify that it was actually pretty far back. We guessed in front of the hind leg, but behind the guts, kind of that fleshy patch, which would have been non-lethal. And at the time, obviously, I was devastated. I couldn't stand the fact of potentially losing an animal or losing an animal. And it really got to me. And so after that, we did find out that my scope ring was loose. So we had since then tightened that up, resighted the rifle in, and it's been great since then. But in the video, you kind of see us, we didn't film great, but we did the shot. I couldn't do the follow-up because my gun jammed. And then we found the blood. It was okay at first, and then it just trickled to little specks. And eventually we lost the blood, and unfortunately we just could not find this bear. And we spent pretty much all day looking. We went from the bottom up, we gridded a bunch from last spot of blood, we backed out, drove up to the top, came from the bottom, or from the top, worked our way all the way to the last blood, gridded it again, could not find it. And then we sat the clear cut in hopes that maybe he'd come back out. I mean, who knows? You never know. Unfortunately, the bear never came out. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over that and make sure you guys kind of see what I was dealing with. I was very frustrated after not finding that bear, and then even more frustrated on the fact that my rifle scope was off. And with having issues before, it just added up to it. This big, frustration. Luckily, I've since then figured it out, and as you might see later on, if you continue to watch, you'll see me hopefully fill some tags. So keep watching. Next up is 2024 Archery Elk. And it was a great season, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So thanks for watching.